they actually give you the sludge to eat, and the sludge is connected to the virtual reality. So that if you're eating a steak, it'll taste like a steak. The same sludge will taste like ice cream if you're looking at ice cream in the virtual
I'm gonna
goggles.
call bullshit.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Tell me, boy.
Scanning for Mexican.
Testicles, 1, 2, testicles.
Yes, sir. We back at it, like young crack addicts.
We are back. Welcome to Paranoid Radio Podcast. I am Trebles Garcia, and joining me in the 1 to 2s is the best cows in the fucking planet. Big Tank, salute.
Salute, big dog. What's going on? What's good, big homie?
I'm doing good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite show, the best show with the best content for the best listeners. We have a couple announcements for all of you guys. You know we drop episodes with the best content, with the best, just the bestest, we're the freaking best. Nobody's better than us. No matter what you listen to, no matter who you follow, we are the best today, tomorrow, and forever. I don't care. It's not egotistical. It's just the law, bro. I'm sorry. It was written in the Bible, in the freaking 10 Commandments. The Paranoid Radio Podcast is and will always be your number one show. Now, guys, on top of being the number one show, we also have a secondary show called Pushing Rope Show. We need you guys to go, and as you guys also follow us here at Paranoid, follow the Instagram page, Pushing Rope Show. For the people that do not know what Pushing Rope Show means, pushing rope means when you're on cocaine and cocaine accessories, you get limp dick. And then you find yourself pushing yourself a nitty-gritty, flimsy noodle. So you're pushing rope. Pushing Rope is a show, comedic show that revolves around LA lifestyle and anything West Coast. And we always give you guys a dose of comedic release with a lot of palaver. And I hope you guys enjoy that show too. So make sure you check them out. Right, Big Tank?
Excuse me? Yes, sir. Best believe. Go check out Pushing Rope, my people. Definitely go give us a follow. Go listen. I promise you guys will not be disappointed.
Absolutely, and that's exclusively only on Spotify. Again, exclusively for free, only on Spotify. Guys, make sure you check us out on paranoidradio.com always, and Paranoid Radio on Instagram, or our backup page, paranoid_radio. Now, guys, we have big announcements. Big Tank did not allow me to do this yet. I'm still trying to convince his ass I'm going to have to tickle his pickle, whatever it is that I have to do for him to approve this. However, I am making a plan.
Denied.
I'm going to have to give him that Gog 3000.
Whoa.
Hey, did I say that on air? Oh, shit. Guys, we're preparing a care package. It's going to be a small-time care package this time around, and it's going to be about maybe 5 listeners. However, I'm putting it together, and I'll set the tone for that later on during October. In October, we're also opening up Fear Fest. I need you guys to understand, Fear Fest is the next 4 to 5 episodes are going to be strictly dickly only, scary related with fucking spooky stories, hauntings, Ouija boards, haunted canyons, haunted forests, etc. And we're having 2 special guests to come and talk to us, which also hold their own podcast. I'm not going to reveal their names yet. Once everything's confirmed, I'll release the information and then the promotion for you guys to understand what's happening. But welcome back to October. Entering October, we're going to be rocking the mic with scary stories and bringing you the annual Fear Fest extravaganza. That is right. Now, after we got all this promotion out of the way, guys, I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. You guys are the Probe Nation. You guys are the reason why we do this. And Big Tank and I are happily always together and rocking the fucking cages, making a ruckus. Now, Big Tank, connect the random.
Okay.
What? What do you mean? Do I force you to do this? It's not like I put a gun to your head, right?
Oh my God.
Connect the randomizer machine and give me the listener of the week.
Randomizer machine, do your thing.
Paranoid Radio.
Listen to that, baby. Purr. Big Tank, who do we have today?
Dragon underscore 3232. Once again, Dragon underscore 3232. My brother, this episode goes out to you.
Well, goddamn, Dragon underscore 3232. Thank you so much for following us on Instagram. This episode goes out to you. That is right now. It's a bird. It's playing. Big Tank, what is happening?
What is happening, my people? You guys know the deal. This is the best segment for the best show. And the breakdown goes, I'm going to give you guys two stories. And I want you guys' 2 cents plus my 2 cents. And we're going to pause that bitch into the bank of knowledge.
Ooh, the bank of knowledge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shit.
Oh, you're sleepy. Oh.
I yawned.
God damn.
God damn, my people. That's how much grinding we doing out here. All right, my people. So, your first story, without further ado. You know what? It's actually been an influx. And believe it however you guys want, because a lot of it has been able to do more because of modern era. But there's more people becoming a millionaire, that a millionaire is not such a well thing as we once thought before.
God damn. Explain that to me.
So, I'm pretty sure nobody ever really said billionaire. I'm pretty sure everybody always says millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. Okay? And it's more and more possible now. But as the rise of numbers has been going, so has the actual thing. So remember, as we've progressed, minimum wage has gone up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The average American household makes about $55,000. That's average.
At least in LA, right?
No, we're across the U.S. That's
okay.
The average household is $55,000.
Okay.
Okay. So back in 1952, there used to be a quote saying, "I wish I'd make $15 an hour." The equivalent to make $15 an hour now would be roughly the estimate of $843 an hour. In 1952. Okay. In 1975, $15 was equivalent to about $102 an hour.
Oh, damn. So it's going down as it goes up.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. In 1999, okay, $15 is equivalent to now of $35.
Okay. Makes a lot of sense.
In 2020, $15 is your minimum wage throughout most of the...
And for $15, you can't even buy yourself a fucking combo at Jack in the Box.
So, exactly my point. So, in order to become a millionaire now, a lot of people are making it through apps, YouTube, social media, and it's not such a big deal.
Well, $1 million is a little bit of money. And if you allow me to inject here, I don't know if you noticed, but if you put like 1950s, right? In the 1950s, you would put, let's say, $100,000 in the bank. That $100,000 will recruit interest, right? And you will have $100,000. You had $100,000. You had that value. But $100,000 in 1950 compared to versus $100,000 in 2022, those $100,000 just devalued to fucking $25,000. So you lost $75,000. Those $100,000 won't buy you the same amount of money that it would, of things that it would buy you in the 1950s. Which means you saving money in the bank is also them stealing the value of your money that took the same amount of labor for you to get. You get what I'm saying? So they're stealing your money. If you believe it, if you think about it, they're fucking you in the ass with no lube, raw as fuck with a voluptuous 12-inch. Sorry.
Well, yet again, you have dumb motherfuckers fighting for more minimum wage, and guess what happens when minimum wage goes up? So does everything else.
Goes up.
Exactly. I mean, that's what people don't realize. Oh, minimum wage is minimum wage. That. Can you imagine if McDonald's starts paying employees $22?
How much is that meal gonna cost? $22.
Exactly.
I understand completely what you're saying already. They're already they're fucking us hard, like I said, with all that stuff.
I'm gonna say it's human greed. I'm gonna say it's human greed that has a lot to play with it as well.
Yeah, capitalism, dog. Capitalism.
100%. On to the next one, my people. A little bit more of a lighter story. When's the last time you went out to the beach?
Ooh, 2 weeks ago. I went to Santa Monica Pier.
No. Did you get wet in the beach?
I'm always wet, baby. Okay.
When's the last time you physically got wet in the beach?
I don't remember. It's been a long time, dog.
Exactly. So you haven't been to the beach?
No, sir.
All right. So there's actually a study coming out that I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's always all this type of pollution going on. There's all this type of bacteria. People
Uh-huh.
get sick. Just because the beach is something that's not necessarily regulated, all they do is wait for the water to basically clear up a bit as it travels further down, so the bacteria isn't as harmful.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's actually a study going on that actually that bacteria can actually help your skin.
What?
So for any people that are desperately looking to get their skin fixed, head to the beach, my people.
Oh, damn, the
All the
dermatologist.
bad, yes, all the bad is actually doing good, I guess.
Big Tank, the new censored dermatologist with a shit talking degree and a dermatologist degree. You brought the bombs today, dog. At first you were a mathematician, then a weather channel dude, and now you're a fucking dermatologist. You're all in one big package, dog. That's why they call you Big Tank.
My people, this was what is happening. If you guys are feeling it, if you guys are not, let me know. On to your regular scheduled broadcasting.
That is right, Big Tank. Thank you for those two amazing stories. As always, doing the fucking best job ever. Now, guys, we have a really good episode for all of you guys. We have a lot of information to drop on you, and we have an exclusive show that you guys decided for us to bring to the table. Now, as you already know, fortune tellers, religious leaders, the Bible, Nostradamus, and Homer Simpson. Most of us still can't come to a realization that the future is controlled only by the past. Today's topic will bring chills up your spine with predictions so sophisticated and intriguing that makes Nostradamus quatrains look like Dr. Seuss's books. The Simpsons is the longest and the most successful and the most elaborate sitcom animation created in human history. But the piece of entertainment doesn't only come with 10,000 jokes, it also comes with creepy twists of predictive programming and foretelling of events that have come to pass. Welcome to the Simpsons Ride.
For anybody that doesn't know, I'm pretty sure everybody's heard of The Simpsons. But The Simpsons is an animated comedy that has the longest airtime of 33 seasons.
God damn.
33 motherfucking these seasons, tons of content, tons of views.
Mhm.
Could it be nothing but, I guess, strategic guessing? Could it be facts? Are they time travelers?
I like the way
Ray
you said
writing?
that. It's strategic guessing. Look, because I don't know if you know this. First of all, 33 seasons. The number 33 in a Masonic world, 33 is a big fucking number. There's 33 degrees of the Freemasons. I'm not trying to connect that with them, but they also have 24 writers, and all 24 writers are graduated from Harvard, and that's fact. Hashtag look it up. So when you say strategic guessing, brings a lot to the table.
Okay. So one thing I'm gonna break down. The reason I say strategic guessing is based on the fact that the only reason you could ever hold the patent is for a certain allowed number of times, because allegedly they did the math, and after so many times, another couple people would have came up with the same prediction or the same thing.
Mhm.
So that's the only reason I'm saying strategic guessing if we're going off that notion. But there has been plenty stuff that the Simpsons have aired, and it's, you know what? It's pretty wild. I'm gonna be honest.
Absolutely. And I'm going to give you a quick example of some of the times that they have predicted the future or strategic guessed. They actually predicted FaceTime. Now, for the people that do not have an iPhone, FaceTime is kind of like the Duo or the equivalent of video chatting on the phone with the little regular app that comes with the phone. Well, there is an episode, I believe is when Lisa got married, where she is talking to Marge, FaceTiming Marge back in 1995, the way we use now Macintosh or Apple devices or Google devices, Androids, to talk to each other through FaceTime or Duo, if it's the equivalent to that. So that's one of the biggest things. And again, strategic guessing doesn't only bring to the table that they're probably just elaborating or telling the future, saying, hey, kind of like what happened in Back to the Future, how they had hovering skateboards. You know what I'm saying? And actually, we have now a hoverboard, not a hoverboard, but the one with the little wheels and shit. So it kind of sounds as if they're kind of predicting the future. It doesn't come into conspiracy until we hit the fucking next one. Now, in 2008, Obama was voted in as the president. I don't know if you guys were alive by that time, but I was in high school still when he became the president. and Obama went through his second term, and there was a there was a video that surfaced in YouTube where they were talking about, and they actually exposed some of the freaking machines, the virtual computer voting machines, haywiring. And it was supposedly was because they weren't calibrated correctly, yada yada yada. But the point is that this shit actually happened, and when you would try to vote, click to Obama, it would jump onto Mitt Romney. That was also predicted in an episode where Homer was trying to vote for Obama and even got into a physical fight with the machine. That video is up also on paranoidradio.com, Paranoid Radio Podcast. Go check it out.
Okay, I got another one. Trump's presidency.
That's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, the episode Bart to the Future, season 11, episode 17, premiered in 2000s, where Bart Simpson saw him and Lisa's future. The leader of the country, which was Lisa Simpson mentioned that the United States was tasked on fixing the economy after former Donald Trump's presidency. Not only was Trump elected president in 2016, but one of the most iconic scenes that you see is Trump walking down the stairs surrounded by his fans. Obviously, there was no Homer, but it was him and his wife.
And it's also
So,
there's one where he's holding the globe, right, with all the freaking leaders all together.
yes,
Yeah, that's another
yes.
one.
I mean, hey, let's be honest about it. Trump was, in my book, a pretty good president. Not the best characteristics, but he was a pretty good president. But he did destabilize the economy. Thanks to
In a
him, we have
sense.
a lot of no facts. Hashtag go look it up.
Destabilized?
He destabilized the economy. He printed paper money and said, "Hey, here you go to everybody." That's what he did. That's exactly what it
I'm
did.
not gonna jump into politicians
Look,
because I
no,
totally
neither
disagree.
mind. Oh,
I totally disagree
how would
about
you
him
state it then? How would you state
destabilizing
it?
the economy. I mean, the only reason we're into inflation now is because of the Democrats, but that's a whole different ballgame. Let's go back into The Simpsons. The prediction with Donald Trump is fact. That was fucking weird. They even got the suit right. And when the one what I'm talking about, where they're holding the globe together, they even got the freaking the Islamic leaders there with the same robes and everything. So that's creepy as fuck. Another creepy one was in 1997. They also predicted and showcased on a magazine the Ebola virus outbreak that happened in the early 2000s. So that's another prediction that also blew people's mind. Not only that one, but also 9/11. Now the 9/11 is a little sketchy, but we might be reaching here. But they also predict a magazine in one of the episodes where Lisa's holding up. I think it's Lisa or Bart that's holding up one of the magazines. They're going to New York, and it says 9, and the two towers stand for the 11. Hashtag look it up. That's one of the most famous conspiracies for The Simpsons.
Yeah, hey, here's another one. The Ukraine crisis. Obviously, it's not
What?
exactly, yes. In the episode The Simpsons Tied, season 9, episode 19, that premiered in 1998, a representative of each country from the United Nations meets and we're discussing the country's plan. The representative from Russia claimed that they wanted the rest of the countries to assume that the Soviet Union was the past following the scene of the Soviet Union flag. So it
That's
was
exactly what
basically
happened.
exactly. Hey, right after that, we lost Georgia. Georgia got invaded. Ukraine got invaded. It's basically the Soviet Union returning to its
Yeah, that
quote
because that's
unquote
what
former
Putin
glory.
wants, right? Isn't that Putin wants to put the USSR back together to its former glory before NATO? And the only reason now he feels that he needs to do this because NATO got pushed so much to the east upon his borders,
Yeah.
and that's basically why and this is going on. There's actually factions, and still to this day, I don't know if you know what's going on in Ukraine. In the Ukraine, there's factions and there's areas in the Ukraine where they're voting out, and they're actually now they're not hosted by the Russian government anymore, the Russian military, but they are gonna have voting elections today and tomorrow in order to be part of the Russian nation. And that means that if that happens and Ukraine goes to war with them, then that is full out war. Because right now it's a military, a military operation that they're doing in Ukraine, not declared full on war. If that happens, then we'll go to war. And he already also said that there might be the possibility of nukes. Nukes are on the table. So it's fucking crazy. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That
Hell
is fucking
yeah.
crazy. So let's go for another one, dog. Another depiction where they also mentioned was when Disney bought out Fox. 21st Century Fox was an independent media company with multi-million dollar. I guess they paid about $31 billion. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, or 61. But they paid a bunch of billions of dollars to purchase 21st Century Fox, and now Disney owns it. Full capital power, full creative direction, everything. And that was also depicted in one of the Simpsons.
Yeah, hey, big dog. Hey, like I said, could it be like, oh, this is good, oh, this is good? I don't know. I'm gonna say there's a lot of coincidences. One too many.
The ones that you should really worry about, I'm gonna give you some quick fire ones, bro. Here it comes. The ones that you might want to fucking put a twist on it because you are a little bit more of a skeptic. Check this out. The 9/11, right? That was one of them. The Queen's death. There's an episode where Homer runs. I think it's Homer that runs into the palace, runs over the carriage where the Queen dies, and inside the carriage depicts the day that she died, the 7th of this month, allegedly, right? September. Then
No,
on top,
it was off by a month.
it was off by a month. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you have COVID. COVID. I also put that on Paranoid Radio. Check that out. I think it was in 1997 that the episode aired out, and then in 2020 it happened. Like from the virus came from China, people fucking got sick, and then the pandemic happened. Not only that, murder hornets, Kobe's death in a helicopter. Okay, George Floyd, the FIFA scandal. This is just I'm rapid firing to you, and closer us actually shutting down virtual reality, the food sludge. I don't know if you noticed. I need you guys to go check this out. In 2013, the America, I think the United States of America and European countries had this special scientists that put together this special food sludge that you could eat without having to have it to taste it. Basically, what it is you eat the sludge and it gives you the taste of what you're watching through the virtual goggles. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you?
okay, okay, but that's honestly that's pretty similar to MRE,
What is
except
that?
without the virtual goggles. The meal ready packs that they use in the army. It's basically a flavored, almost even paste sometimes,
But
where
does it
it's
taste like it?
somewhat, somewhat, somewhat. I
uh
mean, some even say that they come with ice cream bars or whatever it is, and
but
it's literally a meal ready pack.
this is fully on virtual reality though. Like you're submerged in this in virtual world. And according to all the Simpsons and the 2013 studies happening in the U.S. with the universities, they actually give you the sludge to eat, and the sludge is connected to the virtual reality. So that if you're eating a steak, it'll taste like a steak. The same sludge will taste like ice cream if you're looking at ice cream in the virtual
I'm gonna
goggles.
call bullshit.
Look it up. Hashtag.
No, no,
Look it
no,
up.
no, no. I'm gonna
2013.
call bullshit. There's no way that sludge is gonna taste like a cold melted ice cream or fucking a hot juicy steak just dripping out of your mouth. I mean,
That is
I
insane.
get yeah. I mean, hey, tell me it tastes like mashed potato, maybe. You know what I
Maybe.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. I mean, maybe, definitely a maybe. But besides that, yeah, big dog, hey, you got something wrong with your taste buds if you're gonna tell me that paste tastes like a juicy steak,
there
pizza,
is
hamburger.
There's another one that you are probably gonna be shocked about, but they also predicted robot employees worldwide on all fast food establishments. So, which is something that's happening now. I talked about this on our TikTok a couple weeks ago. What's happening is people are. You and I talked about this in the morning, bro. People are asking about a wage, minimum wage going up, right? And
Yes.
really gonna happen is, yeah, the companies for now they're gonna give you the 22 to $24 an hour to flip burgers. However, the burger's always going to go up, and then you're going to get replaced by robot arms that don't need insurance, don't need a break, don't need a time off, don't need sick pay, and could work without any salary, which means you'll fully replace and you're still paying for a high price burger. So that was also depicted by The Simpsons, and still to this day, we are already seeing in you parts of New York and parts of LA, you're already seeing robot arms not only build cars but flip burgers. So watch the fuck out. This is
No,
not
most definitely. There's what's that juice place?
Jamba.
There we go. Jamba. Jamba has one in the Stonewood Mall in Downey, where it's literally just an arm right there, and you pick whatever you want, and it makes it in front of you. Yeah,
What?
hashtag go look it up, big dog.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
I fucking swing by Jamba Juice right
Right,
now.
right, right. I'm telling you, in the mall, it has it. It's literally a couple things. You put in whatever you want, like how you order now. Like even then, look at that. Look at how you order now in most fast foods. They have a couple screens, boom, order right there. Sometimes the employees don't even pay attention to you.
Yeah, that's right. And now you have these fucking water fountain. Like when you go to Wingstop, you have these fountain drinks, right? The fountain drink, what's it called? The little dispensers, and it's touchscreen, but you know it's also talk screen. Like if not talk screen, but if you talk to
Yes.
it, it
Yes.
also pours if you talk to it, which is fucking weird. Don't go trying. Don't fucking take my words at face value. But there is a lot of YouTube videos where people are going and they're talking to the machine and it doesn't respond. I'm not sure if it's voice activated on every establishment, but it is a thing. It's fucking weird. There's also 30 other predictions that we're not gonna mention on today's show on The Simpsons. But if you guys go look it up, go to the search bar and put it in, there's tons of videos, tons of entertainment, tons of information on it all over it and every single platform that you'll be able to find more predictions from The Simpsons. Not only that, dude, there's a lot of theories saying that the creator, the main creator of The Simpsons, is also a time traveler coming back into time because they also time travel. I mean, they found out that a lot of the things that he was saying are futuristic, and they want to connect the conspiracy theory of him time traveling and coming back and making money off future events. Which I mean, come on, I mean, you're trying to reach on there, right?
Okay. So if we call him futuristic,
Mm.
what does that make? I don't know, George Lucas for Star Wars crazy? Ye-
Whoa.
I mean, you're gonna have to tell me now that every movie that's ever been made, every story ever been told, is from a deranged psychopath. You get me?
They are in a different spectrum, and I'm not gonna lie about that because they do behave a little weird. Most musicians and most powerful people, they're different. They think different, right? They're a little bit more creative than others.
Agreed, agreed,
Mhm.
110%. I agree that 110% with you, big dog.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing though. I really don't. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I thanks to a lot of imagination is what we have. The reason we have a lot of our stuff is because of imagination that
Hmm.
they've been able to let run wild and actually do something about it. I
Hmm.
think I brought this up at one point. I think I might have mentioned it where when I was in high school, we had this little project where we had to create our own thing and get invested and see how it goes.
Hmm.
Um, I shit, I have the proof. We were thinking about ultra technology glasses where basically you could hear the music, see
And it's
face,
already
still
happening.
capture picture, and it's already happening. And this was what back in what 2010, 2009.
Yeah,
I'm
ahead
not
of
saying
its
that I
time.
came up with it, but we definitely had something out there.
Hey,
You got
but
me?
quite honestly, let me tell you something. The way you come up with it's not just like that you're coming up with it. You are literally putting that idea out in the ether, and then if you don't act upon it, somebody grabs it and they get that idea, and then they have enough funds to create it, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because what happened was Facebook and then they made those fucking glasses, and they're about to hit the fucking market next year. Correct me if I'm wrong. Which is
There's
fucking
actually
weird.
some out already. There's actually some out already.
God damn. Now, big time, keeping the no cap recap.
Well, like we said, we don't know if they're connected to Nostradamus or they're time travelers from the future, but The Simpsons has hit many, many, many stuff right on the nail that just tells you what the fuck is going on. So, whether it be President Trump's presidency, all
Hmm.
the way down to Fox, well, Disney buying Fox,
Hmm.
there's definitely a lot of stuff you could definitely go check out. I
Hmm.
mean, my people, go do the math, go do the research yourself.
Hmm.
There's thousands more that go on that Simpsons predicted or
And
got really close to.
quite frankly, the only reason, and on my side on the no cap recap section, the Simpsons is the only reason the Simpsons is out there and people are actually looking at the Simpsons as if one of the most important predictions or predictors or predictive fucking programs out there is because they are the fucking most famous. And I'm not saying famous as like, oh yeah, everybody knows about them, but because they're the longest running show, they got credentials, I guess, right? But there's also movies and there's also authors on books that fucking predict the future. There's fucking, not only that, there's other eventful and impactful stories out there like novelas and other sitcoms and other channels in other languages in other countries that also foretell the truth. And like I told you before, in order for these things to come out and get played out, sometimes the entertainment industry, the Illuminati, like we spoke about before, the Freemasons, all these secret societies need to put out their ideas through entertainment so that we accept it subconsciously. And then when they come to pass and when these events actually arise and happen on live action fucking life, we don't come at it as a shock. Like, it's not a shock for us to see a drag queen anymore. But 10 or 25 years ago, it would have been a fucking an abomination. And I'm not talking shit out here. I'm just saying, and now it's more normalized. Why? Because of the programming of the TV. etc. and etc. etc. It's all fucking predictive programming, kind of what we spoke about in the previous episode, guys. So, Big Tank, please let the people know where they can find you and let us out.
You guys know the deal. Once again, this is your boy Big Tank. Go follow the movement. Go check it out. Paranoid Radio for all your needs. Once again, I'm Big Tank, EKNAT626. Once again, EKNAT626. If you guys love this, if you guys want to hear another episode, please reach out to us. Or if you want to catch that fade with that shit talking degree, please let me know. I stay aware at all times.
That is right. That is right. You can find us at Paranoid Radio, paranoidradio.com, and paranoid_radio on Instagram. And make sure you check us out. Drop a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts if you can, or Spotify. It's absolutely free. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Paranoid Radio.